It's indeed going to be a doomsteed, but we are going to tame that beast. We have deployed 5 of our finest, if not the only 5, that currently are capable enough to win this mission. We are raiding an advent troop transport, and it's going to be intense. For so reason, we don't want to destroy too much of the supplies, and when we are now using the grenades, that might be problematic. So there is a fine line of a trade-off between killing the guys or killing the enemies and killing too much of the supplies. Here we go. Press any key to launch and let's go.
-15. The advent troop transport is nearby. Engage and eliminate all hostile forces.
Okay, so my first impressions. We do have high ground here. It's not too bad. Probably have a really large map down here somewhere. We are in concealment, so I'm fine with that for now.
Heading out.
And I would suggest let's very closely start to move towards the rooftop. Open it, open the gates, move to the rooftop, get onto the rooftop, get a proper position, and then we will see how to proceed. By the way, look at that. This is one of the slim trees again. It offers no cover, but it's there. This is a disgusting little bit of vegetation here. It tricks you into thinking you can be safe behind it, but you will never be safe behind an illusionary tree. Not going to happen. No. Just kidding, guys. So, yeah, there are some obviously ambient pieces which do not offer cover. And these slim illusionary trees are one of them. Good. Normally there shouldn't be any enemy that close to the starting location. But yeah, that could also be famous last words. Usually there's no one at the starting location. I could double move. Last thing they said before getting ambushed.
No need to ask twice. Heading out.
Okay, 2 of them will stay down here and we'll just advance regularly. Don't need to do it overdo the rooftop maneuver. Hey Arnop, greetings and welcome to the chat, mate. Nice to have you on board. Short rundown to get you up to speed. We are in month number 2. We finally beat the first, always very hardcore month. And so far, we have not only beaten it, we have finished every mission flawlessly. So, yeah, pretty good so far. And that's what I was talking about, 3 stun lances. And look at these fields, all of them are traps. If I would have just moved there, we would have been spotted already.
Headed there now.
Huge circle of vision range. Huge circle of vision range.
Okay.
Need to be very careful here. 3 stun lances. That usually means we are in a bit of trouble. We will be in a position where we have 24 hit points alone from the stun lances, and the last dude is a trooper if I recall correctly, so that's 28 overall. Pretty nasty pack. And they do have good chances of hitting us, plus they have their infamous charge of doom. And keep in mind they do have a chance of instant killing someone with their stun lance. So yeah, that's not going to be fun here. Not at all.
Moving to position.
Alright, look at that huge circle of vision. They are a walking fortress of vision.
Affirmative. Moving out. Moving to designated coordinates.
What's that? Ah, okay, that's the gas tank with 3 HP. I was like, what the fuck? I don't have a 6 squad member with 3 HP.
On my way.
Let's move up to make sure that there's no second pack.
On Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now. Covering now. Covered. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Alright. We want to do that the good old-fashioned way. We want to trigger them correct. We want to make sure that they die. And I'm taking this particular pack very serious, so it's not going to be one of the itsy bitsy, let's just do an Overwatch trap and that's it maneuvers. We will need to come up with a good strategy here. Okay, so that would at least hit all 4 of them. Really important. So that's already 12 hit points minimum damage. We are talking about 26, so there's a remainder of 14 hit points that needs to be killed. I will this time not waste the lightning hands. We will probably need it, although it's like super motivating to just go onto Overwatch. Not going to happen. So Rusticated is going to go on Overwatch, but he's probably the only one because we still can use Combat Protocol. I want to use Pride and run him up wherever he's needed afterwards. So yeah, let's start. Roby is leading the charge with one of his swamp grenades straight from down under. The swamp child returns. Here we go. First shot. That's good. One of them critted for 4.
We're in their sights.
Alright, so he unfortunately just killed the trooper. Not the smartest play ever, but I would say it's still okay. Let's start with lightning hands. This guy is now in finishing range for our combat protocol, so not going to penetrate him further. This guy here has a really nice position, 80% shot. Wow. That's not what I wanted to see. Let's start with the 8 protocol down here. Roby, we got your back. We got the 8 protocol. And let's continue with the combat protocol to finish the stun lancer. Alright, that's 1 down. Probably I'm going to go up here for multiple reasons. A, they can't charge up here and take the rooftop. They could take the other side though, so yeah. But mainly the high ground advantage will give me a better chance to hit him with the shotgun. It's 80%. Yeah, worked out like a charm. So, as you guys can see, even though we hit quite a bit, the 80% miss. And the unfortunate... oh my god. And the unfortunate Overwatch shot pretty much brought us into a difficult position. Now, this is really, really bad. Wow, so lucky. That was a 30-70. Okay, but seriously guys, now we do have a problem. Wow. Where would I start with our problem? Number one, we do have a stun lancer in our fucking backline. That is not good. This is not the kind of news that you want to see. So we need to take care about him ASAP. 100% hit. Solid critical shot. And that's, bro, why you're using the shotgun when you're in melee and not your stun lance. Because stun lance has a chance to miss. Your shotgun in the face doesn't have a chance to miss. It's as simple as that. Okay, and now we do have 4 enemies. Let's prioritize them. We need to get rid of these 2. The sectoid is not the biggest concern. We move up here, and I hope that we're not triggering a third pack, because then we would be in really a lot of problems. There's, I think, no chance to get multiples of them at the same time. So the initial idea of using grenades, as interesting as it sounded on the first instance, might not be all that useful.
I'm on the move.
Let's move here. Keep in mind, the stun lancers also carry grenades, so we definitely need to kill them. Like there's no way around. It is non-optional to kill the stun lancer. Everything else is optional. We could... yeah, that's... all of this here is wishful thinking at best. Let's reposition here. If we take a look, this stun lancer here has an 80% chance of being hit, and we do have a flank on him here from Roby. So Roby could finish him also with 80%. I would want to keep Roby's turn because Roby has suppression. I would want to use Roby for suppression purpose, so let's maybe start with our sniper. If he's dealing some incredibly nice damage, we could finish with well, no. If Roby is suppressing, let's play this one safe and don't do anything stupid. Like, let's just not do anything stupid. We are going to take a grenade here. That'll take him down, so either the sniper is immediately killing him, or he's so close to death that we can kill him with the specialist. The reason why I would want to take away the cover is the sniper now has a 100% chance of hitting him and no longer a maybe chance. So there was simply no plan B, and we need to play this one safe, and the stun lancer needs to die. That's part of the plan play it safe. We could go for a flashbang. Probably not the worst idea. And suppression fire onto this guy. Then none of them should be able to hit us. Other option, 70% chance to hit him. %70% chance to hit him. I'm tempted to kill this guy and take the other one as a target for our suppression. Because the sectoid is probably going to use mind tricks, and I don't mind that all too much. But if he's using his gun, he has a pretty decent aim. They have 75 aim, so that's problematic. Let's go for the kill here. Yeah, that was the better option. And now let's just suppress this guy. We saved our grenade. Life is good. Everything's fine. Of course, he resummons the Stun Lancer. Damn. Suppression was a good idea, but I wish he would have hit his Overwatch shot. No, both of them are in full cover. And the guy is taking is still having the -50 penalty. That's the reason why he probably now Overwatched himself. But yeah, not the worst part. Definitely we're going to remove cover now. That's kind of the name of the game for now. Also, of course, removing the Overwatch. I mean, that goes without saying. Alright, Overwatch's been removed. 80% chance to decimate the sectoid. That's not good. And it's also not what I wanted to see. Alright, second try. 70% to kill the sectoid. He's down to 3. Now it might look wasteful to use a grenade here to secure these kills. The other option is to use the flashbang grenade in order to kill the zombie. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of either of the plays. We have 2 guys and we want to find some scenario where we have a 100% chance of getting rid of these guys. Scenario option number 1, he's just going to use his stock here and kills this guy. Nevertheless, we still have the sectoid left over. Scenario number 2, we use the grenade to kill both of them. Would we have a big problem with the trooper being in open cover without anything? Probably not. So let's try to kill the sectoid. If that one works, we will take a shot at the trooper. If that one doesn't work, we will just grenade them. Yeah, I guess the game just decided for us. It's grenading time. Reload to use all of our actions properly. And then finally grenade. We're now down to, I think, 0 grenades. And we destroyed some valuable loot. That's not good. I don't like it. Would have rather preferred to get the loot. But yeah, sometimes you can't change it.
Ready to go. Finally. On my way.
I guess 2 guys on the rooftop.
Let's do this. I'm on it.
And 3 down here make up for a pretty good and solid setup. I like it.
Got it covered.
This round's primarily for reloading. Let's consider we have killed a group of 4 here. Another group of 4 here, which is 8 overall. And we're already out of grenades, although we have packed quite a significant amount of them at the beginning of the mission. Now, we do have one more here. But I think we still have 2 more packs in front of us, or ahead of us.
Let's do this.
So yeah, let's slowly advance. It's not like we need to hurry.
On my way.
Oh, that was a misclick. I want to put him here.
Come get some. On Overwatch. Overwatch. I'm on it.
Let's take a first peek where these guys are. Retaining Overwatch for now. In the 3rd round, they should give us an indication. Alright, nothing is close. So I'll take a 30 seconds break, real quick bio break, and I'll be right back. Alright, back. Here we go again. Let's take a short look. I guess we are going to advance to the full cover here. Hopefully we're not triggering anything as of now, because honestly speaking, like, this open ground here is not the best area to fight in. That's not what I wanted to see. That's definitely not what I wanted to see. I would like to haywire him, but I have no idea where a suitable position is. Like, this one here looks fine. If we could just disable it for 1 round, that'll be all we need to destroy it. Look at that. I don't want to take control, I'll just take the 100% heck. Here we go. Although taking control would have made our lives probably even easier, shutting it down is the secure way to go. We now can simply take a couple of shots at it. It's not going to shoot back. But before we do so, let's try to shredder it first. There we go. First shot successfully hitting it. Let's move down here. We have with Rusticate now, he can't shredder it, but I guess he can at least hit it. Yeah, he could have tried to hit it at least. Probably trying is the magical word here. He hasn't hit it. And our sniper does really some good work. It's down to 2 HP. But you can also already see why I am not so keen on fighting these towers. On average, they are posing a significant threat. And I much rather keep them away from us. Oh my god, he should have just killed him. Rusticated, don't let me down. Very good, mate, very good. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, Roby's just going to stay on Overwatch like the others. There we go. Tower down.
I hope it's worth it. That's affirmative.
A lot of movement into half cover here. Think I'm not going to go too aggressive. We have all the time in the world, so there's really no need to put everyone here in, on the front line. Let's just stay very calm and move them the next round. That gives us also a round of time to reload the sniper. And there we go, that's the next pack. Wow, again 2 stun lances. Very unpleasant. Plus these guys are not even triggering Overwatch. No, they are triggering Overwatch. There we go, finally.
Enemy is still up. Shot wide.
I don't know, something went horribly wrong. The Sectoid is still alive. Although the guys should have taken Overwatch shots. Ah, there we go. Now it's a little bit delayed. All of them missed. Somehow the speed up doesn't really work out so far. Alright. Anyways. Comment from the chat, don't you use earphones? You can scout and hear where towers are before they you spot them. That's a good point. I should have scouted ahead. And usually I'm doing that. I at this setup here do not use earphones because this computer setup just does not provide earphones. But in my normal gaming environment I do have some. So yeah. Think normally that will then also work out, but I exactly know what you do mean, and you do have a fair point there. Good. If we look at our Advent stun lances, we need to kill them this round, that's for sure. They do have cover. Questions really like how do we want to deal with them. We could go for a flashbang, which would at least prevent them from running up to us. We can go here. I think there's no complete flanking position. Oh yeah, well there is one for this Advent Trooper. But it's arguably necessary to get rid of the cover as well, to kill these guys. However, getting rid of the cover, now here's where the trade-off starts, will destroy valuable resources, which I do not want to see destroyed, to be honest. So instead, let us try to go for this Advent Soldier here with a 70% shot. We're not going to destroy the cover as of now. Just let's try to get as many of them down as possible and then use the flashbang. That's going to be the strategy. 70% shot unfortunately missed. We still have our suppression if we would need it. Rusticated doesn't have any more grenades. Solid 50% against the Advent Stun Lancer, and that's the guy that we want to kill this round. 6 points of damage sounds like a brilliant idea. We could finish him with Comet Protocol. Unfortunately, we need to use him in order to throw the grenade this round. So yeah, Wangstra just has too many tools at one person. Maybe we need to reevaluate if we want to put the flashbang on another guy. Anyways, so that's a 50-50 to kill the trooper or the stun lancer. I guess we take the 50-50 here and try to kill him. Didn't work out as I was hoping it would work out. And now it's the question, do we take a 60% chance to get rid of the trooper, or do we take our 52% chance to get rid of the stun lancer? And my opinion is that the stun lancer not only has better stats but also the better gun. So if I do, even if it's a marginally inferior chance to kill him, I would probably still go for it because the flashbang hits all of them. That's not what I wanted to see. So yeah, let's hope that the flashbang does work this time. Maybe they have upgraded it with their patch as well. All of them being hit with the flashbang. We are in solid cover, so we should have a fighting chance to survive this one. Sector is advancing and missing. Alright, that was important. Both of the stun lancers cannot get to us in melee combat. They can't use their grenades either. So they're just going to take shots for now. Okay, all of these are 30% shots, so I'm not surprised that they are missing. Less than 30% though. That worked out pretty well. Now we don't have a second grenade, and the question is really, how do we want to go on with this? I suggest using as much full cover as possible. So Wangstra is going to full cover himself. That's fine. He's 100% going to kill the stun lancer. I know that this full cover here is indestructible, so really no need in trying to kill it. Question is, how do we want to deal with this guy here? It's probably the last pack, yet I don't feel super comfortable with just charging in like a madman. It's probably going to get us killed. I really want to get the stun lancer, but I have no idea how we want to kill him. Like, I could try to take a hit, but shooting into full cover seems to be borderline idiotic. I don't want to do that. This guy here could only use his skills next round, so yeah, that's more or less, at least this round, not going to be a problem. We have only one person who could opt for a full cover spot. All of these spots here are half cover. We could go for a grenade here. That's an option. But like I was saying, maybe look at that. The wings themselves are enlightened red, so they can be destroyed. So maybe, since all of our positions are anyways half cover, let's go here. The reason why I'm choosing this position is this here is harder to destroy than the little road borders. And let's maybe try to get rid of the cover, shall we? Not sure if that will work out. At least it dealt some damage to them, but I would have hoped for a little bit more than that, to be honest. But that's hard cover, so we would need to get at least one, if not two more grenades to get rid of it. It's burning in here though, but I don't think that it's going to explode. These airships are usually not exploding. Let's get out of grenade distance and try to get a little bit better angle on him, on the stun lancer, and maybe we will need to really take Overwatch here. I don't know, the problem with Overwatch really is, to be quite honest, this damn sectoid could always start to trigger the Overwatch, then my full team will be shooting at him like retards, and that's about it. Probably I'm just going to suppress the stun lancer. That should take care about him, and we're going to focus on the sectoid here, because these are good shots, better than 50-50. We can kill him, and I don't think that we can kill the guy back there. It's just not realistically happening. Alright, sectoid is down, and now all we need to do is suppress the stun lancer. Look at that, executed. 5% shot, 5% chance when he was being hit. This guy is shooting into full cover, so that was less of a 20% shot for him. Pretty stupid, to be honest. He should have done that. He shouldn't have done that, because now we can just finish him with our stock. The hit was okay, but he would have died anyways.
Status confirmed.
And that was the last guy. And look at that! One of the wings of this aircraft just demolished. So they are slowly dying afterwards. They are slowly dying, and now it's gone. So yeah, that was really good. Another flawless mission, guys. I can't believe it. But honestly speaking, also like the execution triggering, that was again pretty lucky, I must admit. He had a chance, because the stun lancer was down to 5 hit points, he had a chance with maximum damage, or no, with average and with maximum damage he would have killed him anyways. But yeah, that's not bad. So question from the chat: how does suppression work if the lancer runs and uses a melee attack? Does he get a -50 to hit with melee? The way I do understand suppression is until the end of his turn, even after you have shot your Overwatch shot, he's still considered to be suppressed. Hence, he will get all of the aiming penalties. Aiming penalties universally apply to melee attacks as well. So yes, he would get the -50%. Although it is pretty much a fantasy imagination to think that someone is charging into someone else who has a minigun and trying to keep him down. That is rather ambitious, to say the least. So, yeah. But I guess it's XCOM at the end, so yeah. In here it works. In reality, I wouldn't suggest you try running into a minigun and then basically saying that was a bad idea because I got suppressed. That's not going to work out. You're probably going to die even after before you're going to get to his position. Now let's take a look here. We do have 60 alien alloys and 111 supplies, plus a little bit Elerium. 3 Elerium cores, that's really good. Yeah, pretty good loot. Pretty good loot. Now we're low on intel, that's no problem. We don't need intel at the moment. Yeah, Commander, you should better try to not run into a minigun. I don't know where you live, but I better say that as a word of advice. I don't know. There are guys on the world who will probably try that out just for the lols and find out it's a bad idea. So here's the black market. We don't want to get it right now. I want to make contact still. It's the #1 priority. To get more territory. Oh shit. A UFO hunts the Avenger.
Reconnaissance indicates the aliens have a UFO hunting for our position. We need to be careful.
We definitely need to be careful. I don't want to have the UFO mission right now. Guys, I know what happened the last time, and I'm not particularly keen in repeating that one. For those who were with me in Season 2, like, we got shot down twice by a UFO, and that was no fun at all. So wherever the UFO is, we are not going to be at its position.
Commander, we've received word that the aliens have completed a facility devoted to their work on the Avatar project. If we can establish contact with the local resistance forces in this region, we can make a move on that facility and destroy.
Yeah, that facility is pretty far away. Look at that. It's still two more hops until we are there. But we got our black site, so that's okay. And there we go. Look at that. Neutralize a dark VIP. If we capture it, or him or her, we will get another 100 intel. Something that we mildly need at the moment, not only for the black market, but to further extend our territory. 140 supplies are definitely welcome. So here we go. Next mission, guys. It's the end of the second month, which means there are no upgrades for the enemies for now. I'm pretty pleased to hear that. It's better have the missions right now instead of doing them at the beginning of month number 3. We are still taking our medkit here with us. I'm thinking about a little switcheroo here. So Wangstra is going to take a normal grenade, and our Ranger is going to take the flashbang grenade, because Wangstra with his combat protocol, it just adds too much utility to also put the grenade onto him. Yeah. Other than that, pretty much the team that worked out well so far. And yes, Commander, it is crazy indeed. Only flawless missions so far. I am surprised, to say the least. The enemies are behaving as normal. We only took 5 shots over 6 missions so far, so that's less than 1 shot per mission. We killed all of the enemies before they could even start to hurt us.